I were a kid right now and I was starting off in journalism, I would get my little typepad account and have a blog. That's the first thing I would do. I would be sure to make sure that blog was not filled with, my ponderings and, navel gazings and that sort of thing. I would not populate it with cat videos or what my mom said to me, yesterday morning. Although that could be interesting, I would then challenge myself to go out and ask people questions. I would then challenge myself to, gather information, to research, report, and to, again, put it in some sort of coherent, readable form, and I would put it in that space. Because that's really the practice of journalism. I would not limit myself, if I were a young person today, to, what ideas I could sell to editors. I would limit myself to ideas I found interesting, and then I would go write them and I would publish them myself. I probably would think about myself much more in the way that, actors and singers think about themselves. I probably would get a job waiting tables somewhere or as a busboy or whatever. And my journalism would be my love. It would be my craft. It would be my art. It would be the thing I held dear. It would be the thing that I hoped one day to make a living doing. But I wouldn't approach it as a career. I would approach it as a love. And I would hope to get better by doing that. Ideally, I would find, editors I could work with who could teach me about the craft, who, through interaction with them, I might, learn something about how to practice. But I think, as much as possible, when I came into the business, you were pretty much restricted to what, other people would print and to convincing other people. And that has its worth. Gatekeepers have their worth. But one of the problems with that is you don't get practice. And I think the best thing, young journalists can do is report and write a lot. Because that's how you get better.
Mm-hmm.